Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about suffering. And specifically, we're going to be answering the question, does suffering really make us stronger? So the answer is not really just a straight yes. Rather, it's that suffering makes people stronger when they wish to learn from their suffering. And I'm going to explain this by giving three main reasons for why people suffer. And, we'll use the Bible as our evidence. So the first reason why people suffer is for their wrong deeds, right? And if this is the case, then this kind of suffering is meant to teach you why certain deeds shouldn't be done. If you want to grow stronger from this kind of suffering, then we have to make sure that we don't run away from it or try to escape it. We have to let the suffering hit us hard until we become wiser. This is what King David did in the Bible. When he committed adultery with Bathsheba and killed her husband Uriah, God paid him back in his own coin by scattering his house and making him flee before his own son Absalom. David knew that all the bad things that befell him were not coincidences. He understood that they were God's punishment on him. Thus, rather than trying to escape it, he remained in the punishment and even allowed a commoner to throw stones and dust at him in 2 Samuel chapter 16, verses 5 to 14. The second reason why you might suffer is if you're doing the right thing. Sometimes you can suffer because you're under persecution from those who hate that you are doing what God wants. This suffering makes you stronger when you refuse to back down or chicken out. Jesus Christ was said to have learned obedience by the things which he suffered in Hebrews chapter 5 verse 8. He suffered under the hands of wicked men even though he was just before God. Jesus also said that when we walk in his footsteps and begin to face the same persecution, we should rejoice and pick up courage to keep our faith up because God is on our side. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. That's what he said in Matthew chapter 5 verse 10. What's more, James said that when we face tribulation for doing God's will, we should see it as God refining us and making us stronger. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into divers temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. James chapter 1 verses 2 to 3. And then the third kind of suffering, or the third reason why we might suffer, is just, general suffering that isn't in response to our evil or good deeds. Many citizens of war-torn countries face this. Without their involvement, war descends on their country and they're plunged into crisis. The fight to survive can strengthen you and toughen you up, as it did to David when he was being chased by King Saul. It was during his days in the wilderness that he learned to fight and engage in battle. Blessed be the Lord my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight. That's Psalm 144, verse 1. So generally, suffering makes you stronger if you want to be made stronger by it. Suffering can also weaken you if you choose to be weakened by it. The choice is for us to make. Alright, so I think that answers the question, does suffering really make us stronger? Like we just said, it makes you stronger if you want to be made stronger by it. So if you enjoyed this video and like what I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Have a great day, and God bless you.